Hello everyone, my name is Marnik Stak and I'm CTO at BelGaN. And I will introduce this company to you. BelGaN is a new wide bandgap semiconductor foundry located in Belgium, driving the GaN-Valley in Europe and beyond. So BelGaN was started earlier this year through the acquisition of certain assets of onsemi in Belgium, especially the wafer manufacturing unit, as well as R&D departments and a number of supporting organizations. The site itself was started in 1983, at that moment was called METEC, and went through a number of acquisitions to become BelGaN earlier this year, actually in February of 2022. Now the mantra of BelGaN will be to innovate and produce chips for a sustainable electrified future. So it's our ambition to be an automotive qualified open foundry in the wide bandgap ecosystem. And as such, we are going to leverage a number of strengths, such as the presence of an automotive qualified semiconductor manufacturing unit, coming with that a highly skilled workforce in different organizations, a growing GaN-Valley ecosystem in the region, the nearby European automotive industry, and Europe's strategic priorities on the Green Deal and CHIPS Act. And we plan to bring a number of differentiated value adds to the industry, such as a truly open foundry business model, high quality, and bringing leading innovation to the market. Now, if you look at the GaN global industry landscape, containing foundries, fabless companies, and IDMs, one can observe quite a lot of activity in the Far East. But equally, there is a growing amount of activity in Europe and in the US. And BelGaN will position itself as a foundry, meaning focusing on process technology, design support, and manufacturing solutions. This is a view on the site where at the left one can see the main fab, which is currently fully equipped and producing silicon chips for automotive applications. And at the right side, we see a number of areas that are used for fab extensions. Some of them are already in use, others are currently being transformed and built into clean rooms for future production of wide bandgap technologies. The site has over 30 years of automotive experience, and that's really the DNA of this whole site, automotive experience. Capacity is an equivalent of over 30,000 wafers per month in gallium nitride 6-inch, today 6-inch, but we are transforming the site to 8-inch over the coming few years. Site has a long history of profitable and efficient operation, technology nodes down to 0.3 micron, and today, although we are a startup, today we have a workforce of over 450 and hiring additional 40 co-workers in the coming few months. Now let's have a look at our open foundry business model, where the goal really is to accelerate innovation time to market of wide bandgap technologies and products. Now, we've been part of a large power semicon company for many years, and so what we do now is that those companies focusing on technologies like IGBTs, silicon MOSFETs, which are basically discrete. So those companies don't make a difference in circuit design. The difference they can only make is in process technology. And that's what they're asking to do when they want to work with us. And we're going to be open and very collaborative to work with our customers to have new developments jointly brought up in this fab. So the benefit of bringing those new developments up and innovations up in the fab is that there is a nice and integrated and seamless transition from innovation to scale up and volume manufacturing. And as such, the BelGaN Innovation Factory, that's how we call it, can be really an innovation partner for many of our customers. We will also deploy a service on quality where we want to partner with our customers and suppliers to build an integrated quality process for continuous improvement, because we know this is really what you need to deliver PPB level products to the automotive industry. And finally, we are really the initiators and the drivers behind the GaN-Valley ecosystem. And I'm coming back on that. Now, the team has a lot of gallium nitride experience with over 10 years of R&D experience in different types of gallium nitride technologies, starting with D-mode in 2015, Cascode by 2016, and then moving on to E-mode 2018-2020. Now, where are we today? We are currently bringing up our first generation platform for a 650 volt E-mode technology. We started back in April, and already now we have devices ready for customer sampling. At the same time, we are also starting up our Generation 2 platform developments that will bring a number of additional features and performance increases to our customers. For example, the table that is shown here is showing that the R-specific will be significantly reduced by about 50%. Also, the other figure of merits are improving as such. So this Gen 2 technology is focusing more on higher power applications for automotive systems, while Gen 1 is focusing more on consumer applications. So let's move on to GaN-Valley. GaN-Valley is an ecosystem concept. And why is ecosystem concept important for this field? Well, ecosystems are very valuable for bringing disruptive innovation to the market. And gallium nitride really is a disruptive innovation, not only because of it brings innovative power components that are really disruptive, different from the silicon world. Different material, different type of transistors, different types of materials, reliability, quality, SPICE models, and so on. But also in order to use those components and make systems that take full advantage of gallium nitride, meaning higher efficiency, higher power density, and lower system costs, one also needs to redesign or at least adapt the way one is designing systems. The topologies need to be different, and also there is disruptive innovation needed. So as a whole, this is really disruption throughout the complete value chain. And we believe that the GaN industry will greatly benefit from close collaboration throughout the value chain. And that's what we want to achieve with GaN-Valley. So GaN-Valley, we started this idea from locally here in Belgium, and more specifically in Flanders, which is a region in Belgium. We already see quite some activities on gallium nitride. Of course, BelGaN is going to play a major role in building GaN-Valley. But besides BelGaN, we also have IMEC, that is a global leader in GaN innovation. And we also have a company like Extron that is bringing state-of-the-art MOCVD tools needed for building those very important GaN wafers. Soitec is having a company called EpiGaN, building innovative gallium nitride wafers. And then we have companies building gallium nitride products like Mindset and Thales. And we have Innoscience mentioning they are opening an R&D center in Belgium's GaN-Valley, and Navitas that made an acquisition in the region and so are also part of this GaN-Valley ecosystem. Now, if you look a little bit broader in Europe, then we can easily find over 40 potential partners that can start collaborating and as such accelerating the adoption of gallium nitride. And what is nice about this ecosystem here is that it covers the full value chain from research over tools, over foundries, IDMs, all types of things until really building the systems, the final systems. Also, looking at the bottom of the slide here, you find quite a lot of organizations and government institutes that have instruments in place to support initiatives like GaN-Valley and other innovations. And so also there is a flux of funding to support innovation. In conclusion, first of all, we believe that BelGaN brings some new opportunities and differentiating strengths to the wide bandgap industry by first bringing an automotive qualified wide bandgap foundry in Europe, 6 and 8 inch, and that is offering an open foundry business model with some value add services like this development as a service integrated with manufacturing as a service, which leads to more innovation and differentiation for our customers, and an integrated quality as a service from supplier to customer to enable PPB level automotive quality. We also believe that there is great opportunity to accelerate the adoption and growth of wide bandgap innovations through collaboration throughout the GaN-Valley ecosystem in Europe. And so both BelGaN and the GaN-Valley team ecosystem strengthen Europe's semicon footprint in critical industries, as well as support the green energy transition. Now I want to end with an invitation, because all of you can be part of this by joining us in GaN-Valley. So if you have interest in this whole idea of this GaN-Valley ecosystem and want to contribute, please contact me, and we can have a discussion about how to integrate you in this team. And with that, I can end, and thank you and goodbye.